Friends, and I hope all of you are doing well. Laziness, it's a plague, it's a disease. All of us know that. It's the one that makes us move that much farther from success. All right, it brings us a lot of negativity. It makes us not to move things. Right, it kills charisma. It kills zeal. It's the one that is blocking us from our most cherished desires. Everybody knows that. Okay, we don't need to actually define what laziness is all about. We all know that it happens to us on a daily basis. But from a Vedic astrological perspective, what I notice is there are three types of laziness. Number one is procrastination, okay, which is controlled by Jupiter or Brihaspati. Now, procrastination and complacency, these two gets infuses. Procrastination simply means that whatever job that you have in front of you, you get it done, next time on a different time. Okay, perhaps you'll say, okay, I've got some work to do, never mind, I'll do this tomorrow, or I'll do this later, or maybe it's okay for me to do this later, which is again complacency. Okay, complacency is another thing that says that everything is fine, there's nothing to be worried, everything's looking good, I'm fine, things will get solved by its own, and all that sense of self pride without any substantiation. Okay, for example, say if you smoke like 2 packets or 3 packets a day, okay, and you drink excessively, okay, alcohol excessively, and then you say that, look, it's fine, everything is looking good, I don't have any sickness in me, everything is looking good. Now that's complacency. Okay, but if you can substantiate that, then it's a positive ego, that's fine. Okay, so now that you know, procrastination and complacency will be affected if Jupiter is in very weak position. That's one thing. And that's one kind of a laziness, because once you are in that comfort zone, you're not going to move. Okay. The second type of laziness which I notice is when the moon is affected. The moon, as you know, is the manas, is the mind. And when moon is affected, you will have this inferiority complex. You feel that you are lower, or you're not in par with others in the society. Self-esteem would not be a strong factor for you. Okay, you will have a low self-esteem, you have low self-confidence. Say if you're in a party and someone asks you to deliver a speech, okay, and that will be the most petrifying moment in your life. Okay, so that's another thing that makes you not to move, because you don't have the confidence, so you will not want to move in life, and that's another type of laziness. The third is when you have Shani or Saturn in a bad position or afflicted. Now, when Saturn is afflicted, it goes without saying that it gives you a lot of negativity, because remember, Saturn is a karmic graha, okay, which means that whatever deeds that you've done on the previous birth will be going through, or the medium is Shani. Okay, of course we have Ketu and Rahu, but we're talking about Shani here. Now, Shani Bhagwan or Saturn delivers karmic potency towards a person. Okay, so you can understand now that without these three things, okay, without a strong Jupiter, Moon and Shani, there will be definitely some form of laziness, which I've just profiled. Okay, procrastination infused with complacency, that's for Jupiter. Next will be the inferiority complex or self-esteem for Moon. The third will be Shani, negativity, a lot of negativity. Of course, if you have negativity also, you're not going to move, because there's nothing to look forward in life. Everything is negative, right? Everything that you do, you eat, you talk to people, you always have some kind of a negative impression towards the world that you perceive. Okay, so these three things are types of ways that it can affect a person. Now, of course, you can identify this in your charts if you have some knowledge, but I would strongly suggest, if you're an amateur or if you have not much of experience in Vedic astrology, you need to get your charts right by a professional astrologer or trained or a certified astrologer. Okay, because it's not easy. Say if you need to identify if at all Jupiter in a bad position is, number one, it's not only a matter of looking whether say Jupiter is in the third. Okay, that's a Marana Karakasthana scheme, that's a bad one. Or if Jupiter is debilitated, or Jupiter is in the 10th, the 6th and the 8th, these are not enough. Okay, you need to go deep to see its argalas, its virodha argalas, Rasi Drishti, Graha Drishti, avastars and so many other things for you to actually come to a conclusion to say that yes, Jupiter is afflicted and it needs to be solved. Speaking about that, let's talk about the remedies now. So, for suppose that you have Jupiter in a bad position, the simple remedy is on a Thursday, try to live a very minimal life. Don't be lavish on Thursdays. Okay, try to wear simple clothes, eat simple food. Have don't watch much movies. Don't indulge yourself on Thursdays. Remember that. For Moon, on Mondays, try to remain silent for 20 minutes. Silent means doesn't mean you keep quiet. Yes, that's one part of it, but your mind. Okay, you can learn more about this called Mauna. Okay, Mouna, Mauna. You can read about this online. I have it on my video also, if I'm not mistaken. If I've done one on what is this quieting process, quieting your mind is most important. So remember, for Moon, every Mondays try to keep still. Try not to make your mind wander or sway. Just keep quiet and just try to be in a position. Don't read anything for 20 minutes. No phone, nothing. Okay, 20 minutes. For Shani is simple. Every Saturday do a good deed, charity, anything that you deem good. You not only have to give money, it can be your time, your clothes, your old books, whatever it is. Spend some time with the old folks. If you have a neighbor who's an elderly person, spend some time with him or her. Maybe you can talk to him, ask him about his life, and make them feel happy, make them feel wanted by the society. Do a good deed every Saturdays. So these are the things that you can do. These are the things that you can do in order for you to achieve more success, because all these things will get rid of laziness. So friends, I hope that this video will bring you a lot of success in life. Until the next one, thank you. Namaste.